We have a very full garage at the moment.
Yeah.
When you look around, the GT Black Series needs to go back on the lift. It hasn't because it's now been washed at long last.
Woohoo!
And the problem, which nobody actually really thinks about, is that if you put a washed car right up on top, two problems. Do you know them both?
Well, I know one because it's probably going to drip and then...
Exactly. Number one is that it overhangs, it drips, and I've done that with the SF90 already and it needs a proper clean because it's smeary.
It's very smeary.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Number two is obviously they're metal and you don't want water sitting on the metal or problems. The thing I want to talk about today though is almost a bit of a recap of the Shmuseum.
How long have we been here now?
I signed the lease for this barn over 5 years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy how that time has flown by. Obviously it looked very different because it had no painted floor, it had about half the number of cars it has now. It didn't have any of the office space, mezzanine, anything like that. It didn't have the workshop, it didn't have the storage area. I mean, you remember our first little like office corner where we put up a few storage racks and then put the Gumball branding around them.
Yes.
And that was our office corner. And then we went to the gazebos.
Yeah, with the heaters in the winter.
Little gazebos with the heaters, which worked. But obviously then we put in some car lifts. We expanded it all. And the main thing I want to think about today is if we were doing this again, what would we do differently? What would we do the same? What do we like? What do we not like? And there's a lot to this.
What's your favorite part actually of the Shmuseum? I don't think I've ever asked.
Like favorite thing?
Yeah, like favorite corner, favorite thing you've done.
I don't think I'm going to answer with like a favorite corner.
Okay.
I think it's the favorite thing overall, which I know isn't to everybody's taste, is the vibrance of it all.
Yeah.
And by
that's divisive.
Two parts. Number one, the theme. So the theme obviously was motorsport.
Yeah.
Or has always been that. I mean, there's a painted racetrack on the floor, right? Mm-hmm. And this was clutching at straws. You're coming down the hill, you have a gentle left, you have a gentle right, then a bit of a straight, and then a gentle right again that maybe goes up a hill, and that's kind of Brunchen at the Nürburgring. And the idea originally was to do the mural on the end wall, but then I ended up getting a lot of stuff, and by getting a lot of stuff, a mural doesn't really fit. But it's combining the racetrack with the fact that like lots of these cars are motorsport derived,
I mean,
most
you
of
have
them.
literally an F1 car sitting on the track.
Actually, that's really cool.
It's just not going the right direction.
And then even on the motorsport theme, it was the reason for doing the metal railings. You know, people were like, why don't you put fancy glass there and that kind of thing. But the railings are supposed to feel like you're climbing up into the grandstands at a motorsport venue.
Yeah.
And then you just happen to have the hospitality boxes in the glass behind. Now, this is very repetitive for a lot of people, but I wanted to take this opportunity to recap and think a little bit more today about some of the things that I would do the same if I was doing it again, and some of the things
you did wrong
that we might have done slightly wrong, or we would do differently. I don't think wrong is the right word, because I don't think there is a right or wrong.
No, there's not.
There's just things you could do slightly better.
Or things that you have to adjust because, you know, you accumulate more things, or
Yes.
you take some learnings.
Yeah, big time. That's very relevant. But at the end of the day, the main theme I went for, much to everybody's confusion, I think
we locked Brad out.
I think we locked Brad out. We were filming. The theme, motorsport.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really cool. When you think about cars like the Black Series, right? Black Series is always AMG's most track-focused special model. There are two of those here.
I just want to appreciate how clean it is now.
It didn't look like that for a couple of weeks. So the Black Series is a track model. Ferraris inherently are track models.
Yeah.
Like even if it's a normal vanilla SF90 or 296, they are built to be performance cars. The LT is McLaren's long tail. It's there.
How about the Purosangue? You say Ferrari are inherently track.
Well, I tell you what, if you're going to go and drive on a racetrack in a practical, comfortable car, the Puro is as good as it gets. You found a mic.
What did I just hear? If you're going to go drive on a racetrack.
In a practical, comfortable car, the Puro is as good as it gets.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, like if we're comparing to Cullinan or to Bentayga or to... This is more, I mean, it's mid-engine.
Yeah,
this is more dynamic than
what we're doing.
those.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about...
Brad's got stuff to catch up on.
Yes, we're talking about garage, things I like about it, things we'd do differently. And I was talking about the theme, the motorsport theme, and I was basically getting to the point that Speciale, track focus, GT500 happens to be carbon fiber track pack, GT8 obviously celebrated winning the World Endurance Championship, Ford GT needs no further story, the Zenvo is absolutely bonkers.
Everything, basically.
Trying new aero. The XX cars, the XX is literally Ferrari's track program. Even the Focus RS is, you know, Ford's RS car.
Yeah, true.
So I loved doing this theme, and there's no question if I'm doing another garage build, if I was ever starting again, we'd go down the motorsport theme. The second part of that is colour.
Yeah, I was going to say, colour's like the biggest thing about this place.
Colour is definitely not to everyone's taste. I know there are plenty of people who would love a garage where every car is black and there's nothing to it.
Yeah, you have right now blue, blue, orange, green, gold,
Did
red.
you say blue, blue? Because that mirror is definitely purple.
Dude, I'm colourblind. Sorry, let me restart. Blue, purple-ish, orange, green, gold, red, purple, blue and white. I'm going to stop.
Do you want to keep going?
No, there's just too much colour.
I always wonder how colourblind people see things, by the way.
So,
Wrong.
Interesting question. The Emira and the Alpine,
Yeah.
how do you see them similarly?
No, they're completely different.
Okay.
They're definitely completely different.
Which other car in this garage is the Emira closest to for you?
None.
That's
Really?
weird. Because
It's
you
pretty
would
close
think
to the LT.
Yeah.
What, the Alpine?
No, the
Oh,
Emira.
so you said Alpine. Yeah, no.
Did I
it's-
say Alpine?
Yeah, I
I think
think.
you might have. Whatever.
Do you want to rewind the clip?
Which other car in this garage is the Emira closest to for you?
No, yeah, if we're going with it being purple
Okay.
off that car, then yeah, close, but not
No,
very
the
close.
The Alpine isn't too close to anything.
Actually,
else.
that's not. It's like a mix of Zenvo and LT, but still a bit
Yeah.
lighter, I think.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So the thing I was going to say with colour is I love that I've gone the Shmee blue way for all the main walls and, you know, the workshop corner and all of this kind of thing. I think I probably wouldn't do the dark blue wall all the way around.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because every video now has a comment saying, have we sold the Zenvo? Because nobody's seen it for ages.
Oh, yeah, because it blends
Where's
in
it gone?
somewhere.
Where's it gone? Why is it not here? And I'm like, it's definitely there.
It's definitely there.
But you don't see it because it's getting lost a bit amongst the stuff and the blue walls.
Maybe
not- it's
people are
not
also
a-
colourblind and it just blends.
It's not AI. This is real.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah,
Good.
so the Zenvo's definitely here in the garage, but
Yeah, clean, nice.
one of the problems is in that backspace it kind of gets lost a bit, and it certainly gets lost on the camera. So theme and colour,
There's also lots of colour up there.
yeah,
The watches.
stuff everywhere. The organised chaos as well. You know, some people love clinical perfection and emptiness, but for me, the really bright, almost overload to the eyes. Like the fact that there's just a ton of stuff to look at. Everywhere you look, there's something to take in.
I'm just giggling at the organised chaos.
Well, it's not organised chaos right now, but that's part of the
It's somewhat organised.
That's part of the topic of what we're kind of getting up to right now is the fact that there is a massive amount of stuff in here.
But it's organised.
It's that that's
still
not
chaos.
really
I was
organised.
looking for things the other day and I did find them because there's some sort of
Yeah.
organisation.
Semi-organised.
So obviously we've got a slightly different layout of cars right now, and one of the strange things with this particular barn is that obviously it's one big space, and we did have barn 2 for a while, and we recently talked about barn 2. And if I was doing it again, I would like barn 2, maybe barn 3, because as much as it's great having everything in one room, there's a little bit more excitement when you see things, and then you see more things, and then you see more things. There's also a practicality benefit of we have cars from friends, other cars that sometimes need to be hidden away for various complicated reasons, embargoes, stuff like that. And sometimes you have cars that are really dirty, and it's annoying to
You
bring
don't
them
want
in
to see, yeah. Or bring them in, like you said,
to bring them into the clean garage, and you
Area.
just end up with this mess. And by having the entrance in the corner, it loses a lot of space, which had a major pro, which is that we had this whole area for filming, which is really cool.
True.
But when you start talking purely about square footage, paying an extraordinary amount of money for that,
And not really
and it's not
using it.
very effective. And then, yeah, as soon as you've got more than 2 dirty cars, you're then quite far into the garage and you're leaving mess everywhere. So I would definitely segment it off.
That's also a
differently.
clean car too.
Yeah, but that's just from driving
Yeah.
it outside.
Clean and dirty, all in one go.
Just a quick run outside, and then tyres are coated in.
We spoke about this layout though the other day, and I quite like that we have like the 4 parallel cars here.
Yeah,
It's quite fun. It's a bit different.
feels like everything's ready and raring to go. And it fits with all the stuff behind. So there are different ways of playing with that. I plotted this out from the minute I came to see it. There was no concrete floor, remember. It was open at the back. It needed a new shutter. It didn't have lights. And I laid this out, and this is what I planned with it.
I mean, the crazy thing is this is literally what you drew up. Like
Yeah.
everything you did and the drawings you showed when I first joined, you showed me
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to do. This is
And
it.
none of it was here. Things I really do like and would definitely do the same. Lounge with switchable glass. Martin making that introduction to ESG, to have this stuff, was super cool. With the obvious cool factor of revealing the garage.
Yes.
But the additional benefit, which is funny, of when we have some guests and we're still wanting to film something, they can be in there with the glass frosted.
So close them in there, see you later.
See you later.
You know,
Chill
ESG
out.
also have new glass, which is even clearer than the stuff than we have here.
So-
technology's improved.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
guess
sense.
what, 3 and a bit years on.
It's about when this went in,
Yeah.
literally. And the Halo box, the Halo Bay, that was really cool. I love doing that.
Yeah.
I think
Especially I like that you can see the Halo car from the lounge, but then you can also use the glass to have like a TV.
everything on. Yeah.
Yeah, close your eyes.
It's like a Hot Wheels box or something when you look through from the lounge.
Yeah, I should
and
be
has everything
inside.
on display. So, talking a lot at the minute about things to do exactly the same, but I think where this gets more interesting is on the things to do a little bit differently. Come in here for a moment, warm up for a sec, because that is actually a relevant topic.
Oh,
Heating. Heating
Yeah.
and warmth. In here, thanks to Spud, SB air conditioning,
Yeah.
we have some heating in here and in the other rooms. We have spoken, the audience have spoken about how nice it would be to have heating in the whole barn.
Expensive.
Yeah, we know.
But there is one big caveat here. Heating in the whole barn would be, I'm losing my voice, would be extraordinarily expensive to install. And by that, we are talking another Ferrari's worth.
Yeah.
6 figures,
I mean,
no
that-
question.
I'd
That's
rather
a,
have another Ferrari.
that's a big space.
And not only the installation, but the running cost.
Yeah. Servicing, maintenance, if something
Well, just the
decides...
bill.
If something... Yeah, true.
I think the bill alone would be a few thousand a month.
And if anything did go wrong, then...
Yeah,
How
and
do
the
you fix
thing,
that?
the bit that's complicated is that this is a leased barn. A lot of people don't realise that, so I can't just go and put solar panels on the roof. Like, I would be paying 6 figures for solar panels, and I wouldn't own them because it's a leased barn.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
So it's a catch-22 because there's only so much development and work we could do. So it's not worth it at the end of the day. I would go for a slightly bigger lounge, and I would make it less messy.
Well,
I think it got messy because
Did
we
I
brought
say-
back a lot of stuff.
Did I suggest that there's a lot of mess around here?
yeah, that is really messy, that thing. What's that
No,
doing?
no,
That thing. No, that thing's great.
That's
It's-
the
that
tube
is-
stop nearest to the best football team in the United Kingdom, Brad.
It looks like a great punching bag.
No, it's so nice.
Wait, is there actually a tube stop called Arsenal though, or isn't it?
Yeah.
No, the tube stop's
it's
called
actually
Arsenal.
called that, okay. Yeah,
This is from London Underground. This isn't from the club.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't know
It's going to
that.
stare at you
Obviously.
now.
That you could get. I don't know what your favorite tube stop is.
None of them. I
don't think
drive.
Seven Sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, the road.
So lounge I really like. Small little bar area, drinks fridge, the nice seating we got from Valencia, having the screen up. Obviously we don't talk about that too often anymore, but that whole glass when you frost it becomes the screen, which is really cool.
Many a
projector.
football match have been watched on
Yeah.
the end of one.
And showing YouTube videos to friends when they've come
Yeah,
over.
we have a friend round and we put their YouTube on the screen and they're like, oh my goodness, this is the coolest thing ever.
So that's kind of fun. So I'd make the lounge ever so slightly bigger, and I'd
Yeah.
probably
So Super Schmooth Cow gets also bigger space to be
Yeah.
present, right? Now
I
it's
would-
just off the corner.
maybe have 2 such rooms, a
Yeah.
bit more space. But the Halo Bay I really like, and with the number plates
Yeah.
on the wall,
Yeah.
I think that was a solid result. Very happy with that. Just got more of them that need to go up. So that's definitely something I would repeat. The heating though is something, heating and cooling obviously in the summer. Now this barn is insulated, so it has an insulated roof and walls, which means it doesn't get as hot as it does outside.
It also means it doesn't get as cold as it would get outside either,
Yeah.
which is good,
So
but it's still not great.
when it drops to negatives outside, Celsius, it gets to like
Minus,
plus
like,
6
I
in
think
here.
7, 6.
Something like that. So it's
Don't
it's
say
very
7.
No.
it gets to 6 or
Done
7.
it.
So it's 6 or 7. In the heat, even outside when it's like 35, inside it's 27ish.
Yeah, if you're working on cars in the summer when it's hot, it's a bit horrible.
Well, we did it in July,
Yeah,
right?
you sweat. I mean, we literally we got the fans, didn't we, from upstairs? Like
Yes.
room fans, and had them pointing at us just to try and not die.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to have the whole thing controlled, but the only realistic way to do it is to do it with solar. Is to have solar panels on the roof and a heating system.
Yeah.
And that's not never been an option here. It'd be too expensive, it wouldn't be justified. And then also the size of the zone, because it's huge.
And like you say, if it costs the same as a new Ferrari, you just buy a new Ferrari with heated seats and you're good. That'll keep you warm.
You get some heated lounge seating.
Yeah,
True.
I'm German. We say there's no bad weather. There's just the wrong clothes. So
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
That's true.
You don't know everything we've already spoken about.
I've got no idea. That's why I don't want to say too much in case I repeat everything.
So I'm coming over here for a couple of reasons. Number one is because we have like some display stuff and some model cars and cabinets and things. I would love to have more specific dedicated rooms.
Yeah, I mean, these are kind of
For
just
things.
planted on the end of a wall.
Yes, and even just more wall space. Because more wall space means being able to put up more of the cool memorabilia, paintings, pictures.
We have so many artists reaching out to do pieces too, and I always say, I'm so sorry, but we have no more wall space to put it anywhere.
Yeah, that is a slight problem.
Yeah. Up here, the walkway at the front was a really good call. I think we got this spot on.
Oh, 100%.
I think having this ability for a different perspective over the cars and being able to kind of just hang here, take photos from here,
The view is so cool.
was like, it was the plan, but maybe I didn't realize how good it would be. So I would definitely take away from anything we've ever done that this was one of the best things.
Would you
Oh,
make it
for sure.
wider slightly?
It doesn't need to be. Like, we got this like spot on that two people can pass comfortably. Well done.
Case in point.
Yeah. Like, comfortably. Now, in terms of display rooms, obviously we have our office room, which we've kind of stopped using anything nearly as much recently.
Yeah.
Great in theory, but everyone just ends up sitting in the lounge
Because it's comfier.
because it's comfier.
But it's good if you want to have a call, which I need to do in like 20 minutes. I also
Yeah.
not wearing a watch today.
But then I'm not sure that this tells the time.
So is the right
So
time.
good.
In here, this was obviously the swatch room
Yes.
Yeah.
back in the day.
No
Tick, tick,
ticking
tick, tick,
anymore.
tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, I want a swatch room again. And I think this is one of the biggest things. I thought doing a middle office room and two flanking display rooms, or actually it was originally media office, main office,
True.
collectibles room. I thought this would be enough. And then the Lego collection expanded, the Swatch collection expanded, the model car collection expanded, the memorabilia expanded. So there is absolutely no question,
I mean, the number of 1 to 8 scale models
Yeah.
that we have.
the big ones,
Not all of them are obviously fully built yet, but
but like
it-
20 of them.
Yeah, you need a whole room just for those.
Yes. I mean, that's 3, right? 6, 9, 12, 15, it would be
Yeah.
the whole room.
And then there's this thing.
Sim room, so 100% sim room. Love having the sim room with the view.
Oh, it's so good.
Absolutely nailed this.
We first set it up over here, right? It was facing that way, and you're like, let's move it to here.
You still haven't done a
I
lap.
still haven't done a single lap.
But
I
the 100%, I would do this again. I might even do 2 sims.
That'd be cool. That would be competitive to the max.
Yeah,
Cool.
2 sims with a view. Anyway, but I would want more rooms, and there's nowhere here to put more rooms. I thought about having more rooms sort of connected to the storage in the area where all the stuff is right now. It would again be a lot of money to spend there and technically take out some space. Could give us another mezzanine, like another grandstand.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would
true.
be cool.
Like build an upper floor again.
Oh, and then imagine if you have a bridge.
Yeah, that was my
Or
idea.
from here.
My idea was to have a start gantry here that you would walk out and cross over, but the problem is the roof height.
True. You'd
Yeah,
be
here it doesn't
crawling
work.
at the end.
Yeah. You'd have to have it going like that way, and then a mezzanine that comes out the length of the storage room and about 5 meters, 4 meters wide. It would have been a doable idea. So 100% love this walkway, would love more rooms. Another relevant thing is to get to every room that we've got here, you either have to walk through the hall or walk up here.
Yes, true.
There's no other way. Even to get to the bathrooms, the toilets that we have around the corner, the only way to get there is to walk out through the hall.
Bathrooms, by the way, definitely really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great
Well,
to have.
for a long time, we didn't have any. I don't know if
Exactly.
anybody remembers that, but because we're on a farm, the farm had some, so you'd just have to take a torch and go out in the pouring rain and go find a bathroom. That was for like 2 years, or more
Yep.
than 2 years.
That was horrendous.
Was it for the first 3 years?
I think so.
Yeah,
These were like the biggest luxury ever.
Yeah.
And it's something so simple.
It's really
It's not
weird,
simple,
but
it's
the
like-
bathrooms are...
Well,
Not simple at all. It cost like 20 grand.
oh yeah, true. I'll never take a toilet for granted ever. Even when it's cold and horrible to sit down on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I would certainly, and we did look at diagrams and designs about how we could make a walk space through the back.
Yeah.
So that you could get between rooms on the backside as well. But then all of this would have had to come out like this far, much further into the garage.
Yes, true.
And it was going to be really awkward with the shapes and the amount of space that we had. So we couldn't do that. But if I was planning again, higher priority would be on more internal rooms and more access to get through said rooms.
Yeah.
To like walk from one to the other without going through a video. or
Yeah, I was going
might
to say,
be
it's
being
very
filmed.
awkward if you're here filming and you have to come in from there and sneak all the way around here to go upstairs or whatever.
And then we had the shape of this. So the specifics of this barn, we spent a long time thinking, do we put the cars and the lifts on the back wall where we have more height, so potentially even could go even higher? but the layout wouldn't have worked with as many cars.
Yeah.
And that's down to it being a diagonal corner entrance. The other thing, talking about the entrance, is that we're on an active farm here. So there's a lot of other traffic.
Yes.
The Shmuseum channel has been a bit probably of an eye-opener into that.
When you hear
because we just talk about tractors and trucks
machinery.
and whatever. And obviously being a farm, there are a couple of other barns around. They're leased out to other people. There are containers. There are things coming through. There's stuff going on. And for the privacy of the farm, obviously the camera never really goes outside.
Yeah.
Only like pointing at the barn. And it's something I'd love to share more of it, but it's not ours to share. So if I was doing it again, I would want to be more in a location where outside is all good.
Yeah, you can show almost anything.
Yes, where there's no feeling that can't point the camera that way, have to tell people don't film outside please. But you know, there are other people's cars outside. There are other people working here. We can't just put everyone on camera. It's a farm. Sometimes there are cows outside. Remember in the early days, you'd open the shutter and there would be a cow.
Yep, or a sheep.
Or a sheep.
That was recent as well. There was more sheep.
Sheep were recent. And that's farm life, which has been a fun learning curve. You don't get on the video the smells.
True, it smells like a farm, but that's quite nice in a way.
Sometimes when you go. Storage. We should talk about storage.
What's the best
Don't
way
go
around?
that way.
Yeah, I was trying to think, how can I get around that way?
We should talk about storage, ignoring the temporary storage of a lot of stuff. This room, you know when we built it, we were like, okay, so we need about this much. Let's make it an extra 50%.
Yeah, thank goodness.
You need even more. And it's because of a couple of things. One, every car comes with stuff. Every car has its shelf.
Yeah, well, we accommodated for that quite well with these I guess, work storage
This is really
areas.
like shelf for the LT, right? Original charger and car cover and stuff it came with. Shelf for the Zenvo, paint samples, car cover. Shelf for the Ford GT with loads of stuff, the original order kit.
Well, they don't actually all fit on there because we've got some Quicksilver exhausts up there.
Well, yeah, case in point. Because then once you've got all the car stuff, you then have all the, I guess, other things, just home storage stuff.
Home storage, liquid
Boxes.
moly storage.
Yeah, spare wheels,
Random old
tyres,
wheels.
garagey things, gazebo, boxes of Shmurella the cow.
Yeah.
Available also with the last few Shmoo 150s. Special editions. Not very many of them left.
Shmoo 150 eBay shop, go.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to say though? Before we moved in, obviously you didn't have this place. There was a lot of stuff, but not nearly enough as, like, not nearly as much as what we have now.
Yeah. Well, stuff accumulates when you have the space for it. I mean, engine crane, wheel dollies,
You just start filling the space.
Center wheel.
center wheel, trolley jacks. The more space you have, the more you need. There's no question about that. But I would just overkill it. I mean, there's stuff dumped up there.
So even stuff up there was quite useful. There's, I think, like random light,
The roof
extra
boxes
light
up
fixing,
there.
the roof box, car covers. There's just random stuff
Yeah.
that
Would you section off the storage space as well and say, okay, this is literally just car accessories for specific
Like,
cars. This is
multiple
storage for
different storage
merchandise.
spaces.
This is storage for.
Well, yeah, okay, let's go the other way on that. Merchandise stuff, right? Currently, we have the tiny little room here.
Yeah.
You'd expand, and instead of having the tiny little room with the carpet, not sure if the camera can fully see everything, but anyway.
yeah, we're on wide, we can see.
Yeah. Fun carpet. You'd do
love
this room bigger.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. We didn't realize how many air fresheners and Shmoo the cows and other things would end up heading around the world. And there might be new things in here actually that we shouldn't let the camera see, so we'll just slowly head out. But
we go.
Stuff coming soon, stuff coming soon. So we'd do a much bigger room there, so some of the stuff can go in there. We'd separate out storage maybe into a few different
This
areas.
little dude needs his own parking space.
That needs a parking space. Also equipment. There's more equipment that we would buy and have if we had the space for it. Like if we had a big shed to put things for getting up high, working, you know, we've got a pallet truck over there and we've got the floor cleaner scrubber over there. There are more things we'd love.
Yeah, and there will be homes for them. It'll be great.
But we need a home, whereas in here they'd just have to sit out. The tyres. I'd love to put the tyres
Should we
away
go and talk about the tyres?
because there's an enormous stack of tyres.
So we bought the tyre rack a couple of years ago as well.
Yeah.
I think it was Artec and St Albans, they were closing down and they had some bits for sale and I was like, that looks useful. So we picked it up and to be honest, it's done a great job of storing, I guess, the active tyres.
Yeah.
You know, these are GT Black Series Winters we've just swapped back over. They're on there. You just have everything. Is that
New ones for the
tyres?
GT500. Yep, the Puro tyres. Those are ready. And then we've got a few new tyres for other cars. I'm not even sure what tyres for what cars. But
And then the back row is old tyres, which someday we'll have a use for.
so the back row, my idea, obviously, because racetrack was to paint them and kind of have them staggered around somewhere.
Yeah.
And make them like a tyre wall, but we're not at that yet. That's all, again, something maybe if we're doing it with an outside area, it'd be cool outside to have tyres along the building, or like
We cannot make a
somewhere.
racetrack, Tim.
You certainly can if you have an outside. So these are all brainstorms, what we can do. Do you need to go for your call?
I still have 11 minutes. I'm just checking if I got the login link.
Okay.
Busy. All things a go today.
I'm sure it's going to have been asked by now, why not just get Barn 2 back?
Barn 2 is quite full.
Barn 2 is quite full. It's another company. We can't just get Barn 2 back. But even if we could just get Barn 2 back, it would also be a very expensive lease. And it didn't turn out to be that convenient.
No, we discussed when you had it,
Yeah.
maybe about knocking out the wall, but obviously it sits about a metre or so higher.
So you can't. And people are like, why don't you just put in a car lift? Why don't you? But if you put in a ramp, it would have to come from like here.
At least.
It's impossible. You'd nuke the whole garage. You can't dig out that side because then you wouldn't have a concrete base.
Yep.
So that's also impossible.
And a car lift will also just take up a bunch of room.
If you put a car lift somewhere, exactly, it would have to be 6 meters out from the wall. So you'd lose, however you did it, you'd lose an enormous amount of space. Second problem is that side isn't actually insulated.
Yeah,
So that
true.
side gets very hot and very cold, and obviously becomes an even bigger space. So, and it had a very awkward entrance.
Yeah, it was quite tight,
So
I remember.
again, this goes back to my point. Obviously, I lease this space on a farm. It's an active farm, and it's very expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a lot more expensive than it was at the start. But as a result of that, some improvements obviously you can do and you can justify. Car lifts, building a mezzanine, that's fine. That's child's play compared to starting to play with ground.
Oh yeah, massively. Groundworks is not a cheap thing
Yes,
to do.
for some comparison, that entire mezzanine, offices, bathrooms, kitchen, everything is cheaper than the concrete in the 2 barns.
Yeah.
That whole build. So like, when you start actually thinking about this, it very much changes your perspective on what's worth doing. Obviously putting in our bathrooms for 20-25 grand was worth doing because we were fed up of going to the bathroom outside. Sounds really weird. Just go behind a container somewhere. Probably the biggest thing for me though that would make a huge difference is the being on site thing.
True.
Obviously there's a farmer, some of the people who work on the farm are on site. From that point of view, it's great. But from a personal point of view, living a couple of miles away, it means not being directly here all the time.
Yeah.
I'd love to stroll out of bed, put a dressing gown on and end up in the garage.
You want your commute to be nothing.
There's something going on over there.
Mysteries. Yeah, you want your commute to be wake up and you have commuted already.
Yeah, that'd be cool, like literally. So bedroom instead of a lounge.
This is that the drawing, isn't it?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
diagram of
Here's your
Dream Man's
garage,
house.
or here's your house. There's bedroom 1, there's garage.
Yeah, easy, perfect.
Yes.
Turn my mic back on for that.
Sorry?
I just had to turn my mic back on for that. What am I hearing there? We're going
you-
to live in the
Do you
barn.
approve?
Be a good home? Not doing that well.
It's not going that well.
Need a home. But no, I think the point is more of a site. You know, when you look at the likes of DK Engineering or from what Dub Customs are doing,
Yeah.
or Gerardo, or well, even in the fellow YouTube space, Adam LZ.
Oh, his compound is epic.
It's so cool. I think a venue almost more than just a shed. And I remember when I first showed this and I got really excited about doing the Shmuseum. And the name came from you guys, actually. The name came from comments. I remember when I was really excited about it a bit initially, and on video it was just a concrete floor and a shutter in a big barn.
Yeah.
And the comments were like, oh, he's just rented a shed.
Yeah, he's got a shed. How boring.
It took a lot of work to get that shed. But also, things are what they are. So if I was doing it again, there are things that I'd be in a position to do now that I couldn't have done in the past.
For sure.
And there are things that I would do exactly the same, to be completely honest. I think shortly, actually, we're going to take the Puro out for a run, and that's going to need the Black Series to be moved, but it may be dry enough now, because it's obviously been washed, to put it back on the car lift. Maybe we should actually do that.
We can do that. It's 2 of us, makes life easy.
Get that done. SF90 out first. I always get a little worried about hybrids. Do you know what? I've got the pricing now for the warranty extension on this.
Oh yeah, you sent me this yesterday.
I'm not going to pretend it's cheap, but it's actually no more expensive than it used to be on the V12s, like the Lasso and the FF.
And that includes hybrid batteries, right?
It includes the battery. And the big deal that nobody talks about, and I'm going to talk about it right now, is that if you have an extended warranty with Ferrari for the hybrid battery, as soon as the battery drops below 80% state of health, they replace it, which is actually brilliant. So you don't have to wait until it dies.
It's very wet and condensated over here.
Really?
Yeah, like...
Well, it's been pouring with rain heavily, so maybe some splashing in through somewhere.
Yeah, but it's not here. It's just here. And here.
Oh, I know what it is. It's from the last time the Black Series was washed, and I put it on the lift wet.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I was wiping it all up. Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That is weird.
I'm like, what is this? Where has this come from? I don't think we have a leak.
Nope, that's
If
just
there's
a
a leak,
lot of
you would
water.
see. Like, there's some water on
Well,
this.
it's from upstairs, 100%, up top, definitely.
Yeah, and it's just made a bit of a mess.
This also needs a run. It needs a new windscreen. It needs a clean. We'll do it all soon.
Yeah.
It's actually about to go for its 4th year service. I was talking to Ferrari yesterday.
Cool story, bro.
I can hear you. I can hear beeps. It's all good.
We're in drive. This one's so easy to do, I love it.
Yeah.
You just
Turn.
lift off the brake. Oh yeah, we're going left.
Wait a second. There's definitely some stuff on the floor. I think it's got to be dirt, because this...
What's happened?
Well, there's some dirt under the tyre. Doesn't make sense.
Oh.
But I think it's just from the...
I mean, yeah, the tyres don't look clean. It's
No.
clearly it must have had it whenever it was last washed, been washed and then come in and made dirt.
I think so. I don't think that you don't get a leak under a tyre,
No.
do you?
No, not like that. I don't think so.
Weird. In the meantime, Topaz tar and glue remover to the rescue, because this room man Brad. I mean, the garage is just filthy.
Yeah, that is something we need to find a better solution for.
Sometimes I do some dirty work. Rarely.
That's horrible, whatever that water is.
It's just dirty water, isn't it? But this stuff is magic for getting out any of those like little stains that come from this stuff. And if you sit here now and go at it, the tyre marks would come out as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, look, you see it straight away. But I'm not going to sit here and clean the entire floor right now. The problem is, when you walk through any of the watery bits, God, that's dirty.
Oh my god, look.
Wait, where's all that water coming from?
That's what I'm saying. But it's also not gone in this track.
But why is it so wet? It's seriously wet.
I don't know. Maybe we need to figure out what's going on around
This
here.
is soaked. This isn't just a bit wet. Oh dear, and I'm now making a mess of my knee. What is going on here?
This might need a quick investigation.
With the lift down, I genuinely think that water, which
Yeah.
has now caused some slight rust marks.
I think it's from the last time it went on after being washed. You can see
Yeah.
there's still some water here in certain places. Up over here and stuff.
Yeah. I cleaned some up, but not all of it up, because I assumed that would happen naturally, but apparently not. So yeah, this is still a little bit wet, which is interesting. Anyway, I think that's our answer for now, as I make some footprints everywhere. It is what it is.
Winter garage life, we were just saying, you know, we can go and clean the whole place, but as soon as you then take a car out and bring it back in, it's back to where it was.
What you need is a garage that's heated and dehumidified.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What we actually have to do though is just basically wait for the weather to get somewhat nicer. Like
Yeah.
this next week is just rain every day.
Yes,
as soon as we've
it's
got a
not worth-
little bit of sun, then you can go right clean it and we can try and keep
Yeah.
it cleaner.
But right now, you'd make a start and it would be game over immediately. A little bit of drying later, and that isn't too bad. Actually cleaned up better than I thought it would. And then we can get this on charge, because you had the charger out here kindly.
Yes.
And then I was like, no, it doesn't need it.
I was ready to plug it in, but
The only thing that's annoying, you saw the Hot Cave video. Did you see the Hot Cave video?
yes.
Emmanuel's GT
Maybe not.
Black Series has a charger for this in the boot.
Oh, like a plug-in.
Like a cigarette socket, 12 volt socket in the boot. Like the SLS.
Oh, that'd be so much easier.
Yeah, we don't have
Pull
that. No. Oh well. While Brad shuffles that, I'm going to go put this over here. GT Black Series C-Tech charger. obviously vital for keeping the battery in good shape, which is important because we don't know when it will get driven again next. So do what we can do. You can see the water even from where that's dripped. Okay. He'll get that pretty lined up. Yeah, nice. On the lift it goes. Dropped into place. Magic. That's all it needed. Looks good. Ready to go back up top. Smooth. And on the topic of the thingy.
Let's see how smooth you can be at getting in to get that.
I can't. Oh, no, I can't reach it.
Does that help?
Yeah, but now we're going to have smeary windows from the cleaning.
Oh yeah, true. Oops.
Yep. You will now be on window cleaning duty.
That's fine. Oh yeah.
Yep, literally. But that looks better. Oh, yep, still dripping.
You're being phoned, I think.
It's amazing actually how much water is dripping even now from that.
Have you got a phone call coming in? Because I just heard the car go.
Oh yeah, it looks like I do. We're going up.
I feel like I'm just spectating.
Yeah, nice one. Oh, charger's connected. We've got the lights. Oh, that's funny. Obviously the lights, which don't blink to the human eye, blink to the camera because of refresh rates. They're not really blinking. This is where I need the leaf man. Oh, hi, leaf man. No, not just on the floor.
Okay.
That's
Leaf
actually quite
removals.
funny though.
Or what on earth is this? You got a shark's tooth in there.
What's it?
It's like a stone, but obviously you can't get
it's
to it.
in
It's
the
gone
hole.
up in there, so it's in forever.
Oh, that's funny.
I
Oh,
can live
well.
there.
Get rid of some leaves. I'm going to steal your line that was said off camera. Jono, when you're editing, you better not leaf this out.
Leaf it out, Jono.
No, don't leaf it out. We want the leaf. You found a twig that was in my bung hole? What?
Bung hole. B-U-N-G.
Yeah.
It's in a hole.
Okay.
And it was bunged.
Thanks, nice, right. Well, I'm glad that's back. Now let's get the SF90 back. How much does it take to move some cars around a garage? More time than you think is the answer.
Oh, a lot, yeah.
Way more time than you think. This needs a drive, it needs a clean, but not in the rain. What happened there?
I don't know, but we have a red warning light currently on the dashboard.
Uh-oh. What we've ascertained is that Brad can now...
Oh, what?
Well, someone else was an Arsenal fan, right?
Oh, yeah, he was. To our most frank, it's an Arsenal fan. He's been sacked, finally. I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for this day for quite a few weeks now. Something clearly isn't working.
I don't think most of the audience are into football, but
No, well, if you are, you'll understand.
if you're
that
into football, you'll understand why this is a big deal.
Tottenham are not doing very well. And partly that man, partly probably the team as well, but without a good man in charge, it doesn't really work, does it?
You should just be an Arsenal fan. We're
Nah.
doing all right. SF90's being a little bit misbehaviorous.
Yeah.
It's going to work, though. Let's
Hopefully.
start it. Cold start?
Yeah, ready?
Yep. Yeah, so interesting thing. 849 doesn't sound like that.
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
Well, it worked. It just threw up a hiccup. That's one of the reasons I always say, though, don't I, for driving them. I haven't driven it for nearly 2 months.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And if you wanted to do a video with it and take it somewhere, if you wanted to go and jump in it quick to go out, and then it does that, you're a bit like, oh, hang on.
Even though it's fine, it's still like any warning. And to be honest, it's unfair to point the SF90 because every car does this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you
Anything
leave
could do
a highly strung, high-end car and don't do anything with it, the GT Black Series actually did it the other day. Just threw up one error with the wing,
Yeah.
turned it off, turned it on, and it was all happy again.
It's not even high-end cars, is it? It's just any car.
Your mic is on?
And my mic's on. Have I missed anything?
Not really.
No, nothing happened here.
Nothing to see.
No. No, nothing happened.
Are we taking that out soon?
We're going to take the Puro out today. Yes, we are. That's just going to have to get dirty and deal with it. It's still on its winter
Done.
tyres.
By the way,
Shotgun, by the way.
I'm calling shotgun.
Why is that?
Because this one's got seat heating in the front, not in the back.
And not in the back.
That's okay.
Because someone's cheap. Sorry. Does everybody have what they need to have?
I've got nothing.
Does it? Ooh,
Then yes.
No, actually, I do.
Do you have what you need?
I have what I need.
Good. Purosangue time. A Yorkie and a bottle of water.
And a jacket.
Sounds like Brad.
That's all I need.
I can't get in the car. I could put my stuff in the boot. I'm just going to put
Does
my
it
stuff-
open?
Do you know what? I don't actually want to find out.
Give me some stuff in this hand.
No,
You
I'm
can get in and move the car, and then
I'm
we're good.
gonna-
I've done the C-step already.
All right,
What
pal.
is this disorganization?
Well, I've got a bag on my back and a bag in my hand and a jacket. And have you unplugged the trickle charger?
Yes.
Well
Let's
done.
go.
Thank you.
Why do you look deeply concerned?
I don't know. I guess I'm just, practice going shopping. That's when you deal with lots of bags.
Yeah, and then you make Tim carry them.
No, I don't do that. Purosangue. Are you ready? Okay.
Any warnings? Is it good?
We're good, we're good.
It's bad Uber's just driven past us.
Neutral.
Come on.
Exhausty. Oh, do you know the new system
Yeah.
or not?
But it said no.
No, hold on.
You go. Oh, no, it works, obviously, because you're watching.
Yeah.
It knows.
Turn the camera on and it always then does what it's supposed to do. That's how these things work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone's going to need to get the shutter.
Oh, yeah, probably me.
You're looking suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. There, there's something.
Oh.
Just like glue.
Is it a tear or is it dirt?
No, I think it's glue.
Yeah, it's coming off, whatever it was. Here we go. Go on. Weird. I wonder what that was. No Rolls Royce self-closing doors. Okay, out we go.
Field trip.
Oh! Team outing. Oh, it's
sun.
sunny.
The sun!
Look at this. We've got some sunny blue sky in front of us and a nice rain shower where we are.
Where's the rainbow?
Not far away. Keep your eyes peeled. It's funny because we opened the door of the shutter and it was sunny and everyone was kind of, oh, we
I'm
might
super
have,
excited.
might have a minute of sunshine.
I actually did bring sunglasses.
Well, we haven't had actually proper sunny weather for this
long
year.
time.
There was a post online that actually said there has been rain every day since New Year's
Really?
in the UK.
Okay, so
I guess that counts as all over. We've had some dry days, but it's not been nice and sunny.
it's not been good. Look, a bit of sunshine again.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice. And Hatfield Tunnel ahead of us.
Sounds good back here.
With all the trucks in the tunnel though, there's so much noise.
Downshifts were really snappy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. From back here, it was like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
It's a good sounding car, what can I say? Right,
Bravo.
Back into auto, back resume the cruise control. Oh no, not available in sport.
Back into comfy, bumpy road suspension, whatever it's called, bumpy road mode.
Yeah, comfort, soft, we're in it. Ride is good. Ride is chill, even though we're into tyres. Can't complain.
Life's good.
Life's good. Let's go find a twisty road, even better. National speed limit sign.
I'm glad you're having fun.
That's so good.
Nobody on the video, there's nobody behind us, but nobody on the video heard me saying national speed limit sign and you saying, I'm not filming yet.
So
now,
good.
now it's an open road. And a car that comes to life a little bit more when you're on such a nice road. Isn't this beautiful?
It's almost time to put the summer tyres back on, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's 11 degrees Celsius now, but it is England. It can be a cold snap out of nowhere.
That is true.
But this, now that the sun's out and the road is dry, has just become very, very, very lovely.
This car is the jack of all trades.
Even just
Who's
being,
Jack?
This is Jack.
Oh, this is Tim.
Tim of all trades.
something like that.
It does such a good job of getting down a road like this.
I mean, just basically cruising at 60, a couple of gears up and down
Yeah.
just for fun.
But it's like smooth, but still quick and comfortable.
even on winter tyres. It gets a lot more comfortable when it's not on winter tyres. We've probably said that a lot of times on the videos. But imagine if we were around these roads a little bit more often.
Would that be nice?
Beautiful.
There's actually a really cool, like, technical bit of road.
With a screaming V12.
Somewhere up here you have quite a, it's not maybe a sharp ride, but it's way, like, deeper and tighter than you think. And then you're off again, there's more twists and turns.
Do you like the backseat driver back here?
I'm just commentating, I'm not your co-pilot.
Like right behind.
Maybe on the way back you need to go in the boot.
500 left, 2.
500.
Yeah, that's yards, I think.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Me neither.
I feel like I should learn rally communications, like what you say when you're driving.
That'd be quite a fun like vlog. Put you in a rally car with someone and you tell them the things and see how long it takes you to crash.
Is this Brad's nice bit?
I think so.
Random tightening right corner?
Yeah, it should be right, and then you have the left. Yeah, nice.
Gonna put a drone up in the air. You can get a nice Purosangue clip.
That would be quite cool.
What we haven't actually spoken about yet at all is what if this whole video talking about, you know, how we could do things differently, borrow from what we've learned, improve some things. What if we actually did that?
Ooh.
What if we started a new thing?
Ooh.
I like the sound of this.
Like, what if there was a new chapter? What if there was a new story? What if there was a new series? What if there was a new journey? What if it had more of the beginnings leading up to what it's going to be in the future?
Around 2, almost.
Yeah, round 2, version 2, 2.0. What if?
What if?
I think that could be quite fun.
I agree.
I think there could be something maybe tomorrow worth watching on the channels. Like, just imagine, what if all of the things we've alluded to in this video
Lots of teasers.
might be relevant for the future. I think that's pretty much all we can probably say on that one.
Set your alarms.
For right now. All I do know is there'll always be a lot more of that.
That's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere. But things might be having a little twist. We've lost it.
I've got some jingly things in my pocket.
Yeah. I wonder what they could possibly be.
I don't know.
Might they be the keys to something exciting?
It definitely could be.
It could be.
Not a Porsche, just saying.
No, there's no Porsche here. But
Just a Purosangue.
there is a big what if. And I think we'll leave it there until tomorrow.